Anyway, welcome back to Socks and Sandals, and as I mentioned in the last pickups video, my New Year's resolution for 2025 is I want to try and get my true achievements, like my completion percentage, up to 75% this year. That's my goal. I'm used to looking at it on the app, so let me see, is it in my links? So my stats. So right now, I'm at 47.5%. So I've got a ways to go to get to 75%. Before the ones where I've got full completions, these are the games that I am close to completing. So I figured I would look through this and then decide whether or not, just kind of look through the games and just talk about if I'm willing to complete them this year. I am still working on the difficulty challenge. I'm thinking that any of these that I'm going to do cleanup on, I'll just do just videos. That way I can fill the achievement hunting video gap in the meantime. There are other games that I want to start, but the issue with starting new games is once you start a new game and you earn an achievement, True Achievement starts tracking your percentage. Your percentage is going to go down based on the number of achievements that haven't been obtained in that game yet. Kind of doing these cleanup ones. I do still intend to, start new ones. I'd like to do Clock Tower. There are a few other games that I'd like to do full completions on, from start to finish. But I think knocking out my backlog too, or doing cleanup on previous games is going to be a good way to do it too. But so from here, so this World at War, the only achievement I'm missing is, I think it's called Get Some Sun or something like that. And it's to reach 10th prestige. So achieve the highest level of prestige, which is 10. It's a 0 gamer score achievement. So technically I have all of the available gamer score for Call of Duty World at War, but it's not actually completed. I don't know if this will ever happen. The servers are still up for the game. I do have the 8 Xbox 360s, and I've got 8 copies of this game. My brother and I were trying to boost this, but we kept getting randos in the lobby and ruining our our farming method that we were using. And even with us farming that way, it was taking forever. I think I'm only 2nd prestige, level 30 something. So this one, I don't know if I'll ever get that. But Spec Ops The Line, the only one I'm missing in this is to complete it on Fubar, which I would have had no problem doing. I was actually going to do this one for my 100th full completion because I wasn't having fun with wet. But I played Spec Ops The Line. So I did, I think I had 3 other achievements. So I had this Close Combat Carnage, Intel Operative, which is to get all the intel, and then to beat it on Suicide Mission, which is hard. You have to beat Suicide Mission to unlock Fubar. I have done that, but when I went back into this PlayStation back in August, I played it on... It was either the Xbox One or the Series X. It might have been... I think I had a Series X by this point. Yeah, I did. So I played it on the Series X, but for whatever reason, because it's emulation, the game does not actually save to your hard drive. It saves to the cloud. And I tried to come back in here and do the Fubar. It says I've completed the missions, and it shows that I did it on Suicide Mission, but the foobar difficulty isn't unlocked. I think there was some issue with like it syncing with the cloud or something. So in order for me to actually unlock foobar difficulty, I would have to do a whole nother playthrough on Suicide Mission just to then go back and play it on the hardest difficulty. And I really, like, I would love to have the full completion in Spec Ops The Line, but I really do not want to have to do that. I may, like, get a wild hair up my ass and fucking do that, but that just really fucking sucks. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2 would be another one that I would like to do. The final one I'm missing in that one is to reach level 100. I don't even know, because there were people saying that you can't play it anymore. Like the servers are offline. So the only way, like, it's just, no pun intended, a huge grind to get to 100. I think right now 70 or 80. I would love to be 80 because that's a bigger number than 70, but I think I'm like 77. So that's still a whole nother 23 levels, and you just get like no XP. I think I've already done like 3 or 4 like full things of a pro skate, like the created skater, and then like a few more pro skaters, like got every stat and completed both campaigns completely. That's just a huge grind. Lego Indiana Jones, I'm never going back and doing that. I'm done with the Lego games. Lego Rock Band, the only reason it's a Rock Band game, so I like it better than normal Lego, but I don't have the skill to get this. I'm missing 2 achievements. One is to, I think it's 100% the guitar solo, yeah, on the final countdown on Expert, which I'm just not ever going to do. And then all 4 band members score 100% notes hit. I do have all of the instruments for 360, so technically it's possible to do that. I don't see any sense of doing this because I'm never going to 100% the final countdown solo. I mean, I'm nowhere near as good as I was back when we were all actively playing Rock Band and stuff, so I doubt I could do that, but I don't have hopes that I could do that. Dead Space, on the other hand, I am adding to my to-do. So this is the 2008 Dead Space. I'm only missing 2 achievements. It's to beat the game on the hardest difficulty, and I think acquire all upgrades. Upgrade all weapons and equipment. I think you have to, this is another game where you've got to play through, yeah, so you have to complete it at least once. So, since I have to do that, but they say in order to, like, you've got to, there are money glitches, so I think that's what I would do. I'd play through it on easy, trying to get all the upgrades. There's apparently like an infinite credits glitch you can do in Chapter 11. I'll look more into that. Of course, none of the upgrades are going to transfer over to Impossible because you can do New Game Plus, but the New Game Plus is just for that difficulty that you've completed. Cars Racerama, we've already seen the Disney Pixar Games Challenge where that achievement is unobtainable. Goosebumps Dead of Night I could do as well. I am going to go ahead and just add this to my to-do list. So I've only got 2 left. It said 1 remaining, but that's just for the base game. So there's an achievement to unlock all achievements. I have every other achievement for the base game, but they added a title update to this where they added extreme mode, and it like changed the way the achievements work, where you now have to get this one in order to unlock that one. This is a terrible game. It's not fun. I think it used to be a mobile game, but the first stage is really the only like Goosebumps-esque stage, like where you're in the house. Everything else, it feels like it was made for a different game, and then they just slapped literally, they put Slappy in it, and then just slap the Goosebumps name on it. That might be a fun one. It's probably not fun, but it'd be an easy one. It's not. I'm also not gonna say easy because it's extreme mode. The game's extremely janky, so I'm sure that's gonna be more frustration than anything. But that's 275 gamer score right there. BioShock Infinite could be fun too. I've got 4 left for it, and those are. It's the Burial at... I think there's like 1 for the first episode of Burial at Sea. I think I was like one of the earliest people to get this. Because I think I started mode. Okay, so I didn't start on 1999 mode, but... So March 27th, March 27th, March 26th. Let's see, when did I start playing the game? I got a majority of them. So I started the game on March 26th, 2013. I beat it by March 27th. Main campaign, collected every infusion upgrade. So I guess I did like a whole... Unless I did... Well, because I couldn't have done this one in 19... Because I know I did 1999 mode and the one to not spend any money at vending machines. Complete the main campaign on hard. Yeah. So I got all of those at the same time without buying anything from a dollar bill vending machine. So I might have been able to spend it on Vigors. I either did 3 separate playthroughs or on 99 mode, because I think you can shop at like the weapon upgrade machines and like buy Vigors and stuff. You just can't buy anything like ammo or anything. But so I started it on the 27th, and by April 2nd I got all of the achievements for the base game, which sucks because the next DLC that came out, like I know I got this one quick, was the Clash in the Clouds. I played through it, but I'm missing the Blue Ribbon Champ. And unfortunately, there's no save for this. So if I wanted to go for the BioShock Infinite full completion, this is the 360 version, by the way, I would have to start the Blue Ribbon challenges all over again. Like, it doesn't save any of the ones I've actually completed. Which, in all honesty, is fine, because there's no, like, challenge select. If you fail a challenge, like, midway through the first arena, you've got to start the whole arena all over again just to get to that one. I guess me having to restart really doesn't matter, but that one sucks. And then I think for the first episode... No, I got all of them for the first episode of Burial at Sea. So, for the second episode, you've got to beat it on 1998 mode. And then it's like, get all of the audio diaries and voxophones and use the Ironsides to collect 20 rounds of ammo. So, really the only one that would be any form of difficult is this one here. And then add these to the to-do list. Because if I could get those, I would have every achievement for every BioShock game. I even have all of the achievements for BioShock 2 and BioShock 1 Remaster. So, I doubt I would play BioShock Infinite again because it is by far the weakest one in the series. After we do this, we'll go and take a look at my to-do list. There already are some things on there. Modern Warfare, I think all I'm missing in this is Mile High Club and then getting the intel. I didn't bother going back through and looking for the intel because I tried my damnedest at the Mile High Club and I was just beating my head against a wall and getting nowhere. I could probably do it. I've done more difficult things since trying this, so... And then I think base game Black Ops. So this isn't including the DLC. There's 1,700. I'm missing a whole 600 gamer score for it. But like the base game, I think is just the like Dead Ops Arcade. So I'm only missing one achievement in the base game. which is to blast through 20 or more enemies at one time. I don't know how difficult that is. It's only like, it only gives you 23 true achievement points, so. But then you've got all of the DLCs. So, yeah, I didn't do. The only one I did was the one that had George Romero as the boss. Killed 10 zombies with one scavenger shot from over 100 feet away. I don't have any friends that would play zombies with me. Because I would have to do the fucking Easter egg. Yeah, Black Ops is when I kind of got, like, tired of it. Like, the Easter eggs were cool, but Minecraft Story Mode, unfortunately, can't get that anymore. Because the episodes have been delisted. Trivial Pursuit glitched on me. Where I think it was like to just win 30 games. Win 25 game shows. This stopped tracking on Xbox. Like, my tracking fucked up. So I really don't know how to fix that. Skate 2 is unobtainable now because the servers have been taken offline. I would have loved to have Skate 2, especially now that I've got Skate 1 and Skate 3. This is just a glaring omission, but there's one to do spot challenges in multiplayer, and I was trying to do it with my friend Brandon at the time, but unfortunately, Brandon just wasn't as good at Skate 2 as I was. I mean, like, humble brag. Yeah, the successfully complete all online free skate activities with your created skater. There are a lot that you have to do co-op. I didn't have any other friends but Brandon that played skate. So he was really the only one I can rely on to do those co-op ones, and unfortunately that didn't happen. And I didn't play a lot of online except when doing like the online free skate stuff. So I never reached legend rank or pro rank. And hell, that was an easy one that I could have fucking done. But thankfully, I got all the ones for the DLC before they were delisted. So that's neat. It's just these 4 will never be obtained. Unless by some miracle, EA turns the servers back online for it. Wolf Among Us, that's just a Telltale. It would be a double stack. Because I've fully completed this on the Xbox One. I guess it would be easy completion percentage. I might consider it if I can, like, find a cheap copy at I don't know if I bought this digitally. I remember buying this because this is just the first thing. I didn't even finish the first episode. I think I bought the first episode digitally. I went to Game Exchange and found a physical copy of the Xbox One version and just played that. Like, just restarted the whole thing and just finished that. One Leaves is a advert game for the no smoking campaign. It was a free game on Xbox. I was watching Macca91 and he talked about it. And this is the last achievement, which is to traverse the maze 20 times. And the game is not good. It was a free game, so it's easy gamer score, but I don't know what the no smoking people were thinking, or stop smoking. I think it's no smoking. Because this is just like to pad out their advertisement, just to have people, us achievement hunters, like replay this damn thing so many times to unlock that. And I can't be bothered. Adventure Time Finn and Jake Investigations. I think I have this. I think it was a Games with Gold. I'm missing 2 achievements. Locate and interact with 15 snails. Listen to all radio broadcasts in the treehouse bedroom. You must use the radio in your bedroom before each case. Take the ladder up to the bedroom. Although there are multiple radio messages, you only need to listen to one per case. Oh, okay. So that one's not too bad. And then the other one is, I think I missed one snail in my playthrough, and it was like all the way at the end of the game, and I don't think there's chapter select. Yeah, you have to do this in one playthrough. There is no chapter select. I mean, it's not too bad. it's been a while since I played it, so I probably wouldn't mind going back through and just cleaning this up. I like Adventure Time. I also have the 360 version of this. The Xbox One version I just bought digitally, or I think it was free with gold. I wouldn't mind going back and getting those too. Rock Band Blitz is no longer obtainable because now that the servers are offline, or technically the game's been delisted, the power-ups you get during songs like ran off of the online functionality, and without them it's damn near impossible to 5-star them, let alone gold star them. I think you've got to gold star a certain number of songs. Resident Evil 2, I'm missing a few for the base game, but I'm also missing, I think there's one for each survivor. Well, they're not really survivors. It's like what if scenarios. I would like to have the full completion for RE2. So I'd have to completely on story on standard or higher with an S rank, completely on story on hardcore, and then complete the game with 14,000 steps or fewer. But yeah, and then you've got the Go Survivor stuff. This is the one where he's trapped in the gas station. Destroy all Mr. Raccoons hidden in the Ghost Survivors mode. Another survivor. Read a letter left behind by Jill. And I think this is just added into the game because I think this came out after the Resident Evil 3 remake came out. Like they added that. Currently only in Leon's campaign in the gun shop. It's in the back corner of the shop on the table. I have every obtainable achievement in Forza Motorsport 3, so the remaining 6 are online and the servers have been shut down. Left 4 Dead 1 would be fun to get as well. Is it all the campaigns on Expert? Yeah, survive all campaigns on Expert. Survive any campaign. 53,595 infected. And then survive a campaign with no survivors taking damage from special infected. I think you can cheese this by, like, downing all of the survivors and playing it solo. But then you yourself can't take damage from special infected. And then you've got the crash course stuff, your team wipes, which this one's in the versus mode. So far, I've determined that there's not really a lot of these that I'd be willing to go back to. Mad Max is no longer obtainable. I mean, I could go back and do the ones that are still obtainable, but I really wouldn't want to. Life is Strange Double Exposure I would like to do, but I think I'm only missing one base game. No, I'm missing a few in the base game. I'd have to play through the entire thing. One with destroying Arcadia Bay and saving Chloe or killing Chloe. And my first playthrough, the canon ending, I think, to the first Life is Strange is that Max saves Arcadia Bay. That's the one I did my first playthrough. So I'd have to play through it again using, like, saving Chloe from the first game. I have to help the timid guy get to the bathroom. I have to take all possible photos. And then this one is like a whole convoluted thing. But I'm saving these for my second playthrough. And in order for me to do that, I need to, like, I have to buy the exclusive cat content, because if I'm going to play through the game a second time, I want to make sure I get all of them. I didn't buy the deluxe edition when the game came out because there wasn't a physical deluxe edition. I would have had to buy it digitally, and I wanted the steelbook. So now I've got to spend an extra $20 just to have a cat put in the game. Look, I like cats as much as the next guy, but this has got to be the shittiest fucking, like, cash grab in a video game. And this isn't the reason people don't like Double Exposure. I like Double Exposure. I thought it was a nice continuation of Max's story. I think the ending was a little lacking. It didn't seem that your choices really affected what Safi, I think her name was Safi. It didn't really affect Safi's decisions were. So I kind of felt like that was shitty, but I thought Double Exposure was a good game. Not good enough to spend another $20 just to have a fucking cat put in it. But if I want all of the achievements, I'm going to have to. So I'm saving that for when I'm like down bad for some achievements. I'm kind of waiting for it to go on sale. I don't know if the DLC ever will, but that's what I'm waiting for. Dragon Age 2, Nathan played. Hell, I probably could. Like, he's only missing 6 for the main game. I think 1 is to like complete it on Nightmare. I don't know if there's like a new game plus or anything. I could probably do it. I just don't like Dragon Age. This is actually the second one. Yeah, he didn't play Origins on my account. Yakuza Like a Dragon, I am adding that to my to-do list as well. See, that's a sale right there. Fucking only $9.99 for like probably one of the best turn-based RPGs. Probably, this is my favorite game in the Yakuza franchise. I have to max out Cho's Bond, view 20 table talk scenes, which those are just Cho is one of your party members, and you max out their bond by I believe like hanging out like the table talk, and then you can go, or man, it's been so long. I don't know if you get by like using them in combat, like you get affection points, and then when you go to y'all's hangout, he'll have a Bond scene at the bar where you talk to him. He's the last one that I would need to do that with. Reach level 70 with Kasuga. Raise all of Kasuga's personality stats to max, which kind of goes hand in hand with the level 70. Raised 7 jobs ranks to max. I don't even know where I'm at on that. I don't know if I have a single job maxed out. There might be an achievement to max out a job. Change them to 3 different jobs. 10 certificates from the vocational school. I remember that one being a little annoying, because you have to have like certain affinities to even unlock like the test to take. Bought up over 10 companies. The damn like what is our shop? I think it's like a rice shop, like you make rice cakes or something. That one is probably my least favorite thing. I think I'm done with all of the business stuff though. I think you had to do something in order to because there's another one too. So I've raised 3 jobs ranks to max at least, and I've changed him to 8 different jobs. Yeah, entered into intimate relationships with over 2 female characters. I think you've got to do all of the business stuff to unlock, to like impress one of the characters. But yeah, Like a Dragon would be fun to get all of the achievements, but it's been so long since I played it. So 7? So I'd only have 4 more to do. That one probably wouldn't be too bad. And then complete the last dungeon in the premium adventure. I've done a lot of the movies without falling asleep. That one would probably be the quickest when I go back to it. And then beat the true final Millennium Tower, which is like, I'm not going to say it's an endless dungeon, but it's a tower dungeon where you've got to get to like floor 100 or something. Crash of the Titans I would like to do, but I'm kind of, notice this 669 out of 1,000. I'm kind of weary to do this because there's a fucking odd numbered achievement. 25, 30. This fucking 36 gamer score achievement. So if I wanted to get all of the achievements in this, I would have to tolerate my fucking gamer score ending in a damn odd number. I would like to do it, but I'll add it to the wish list just in case. Remothered Tormented Fathers. I think I'm missing collectibles, but this game, face and destroy your fears before they could come alive. Get all the collectibles. What the hell is this one? When you break down the fireplace and crawl through it, you come to a hole in the wall and have to knock a statue in to progress through. Okay, I remember that. And here is your story objective, which is to enter the bathroom. then back into the previous room to collect an audio device from one of the drawers. Then you have to smash all the mirrors to progress. This doesn't unlock the achievement. What you have to do is smash all the mirrors before entering the bathroom. So as soon as you go through the hole in the wall, grab the bricks on the left and throw them at the mirrors in this room. That will unlock the achievement. And I think I almost got all of the collectibles. I think I missed maybe one when I played through this. And I didn't look at a guide or anything. But it is a janky game. I think before the channel got deleted, I think I had an actual playthrough of this on the channel. The first, maybe chapter was really good. And then, dialogue doesn't really make sense. It's like the characters will speak about something that they know, but we don't. We haven't witnessed anything. It's just kind of like a shitty way to dump exposition. So this lady here who looks like Jodie Foster, and then this lady here, they'll be talking to each other, and they'll say something, and they'll both agree on it, but us, the player, have no idea, about that. Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. So I talked about this one in my pickups video as well. The only ones I'm missing for this are base game achievements, and it's to complete the Thieves Guild. We'll get to Guildmaster in the Thieves Guild, which is to complete the Thieves Guild quest line, all the Mages Guild stuff, the Fighters Guild stuff. Yeah, so I'd have to complete the Fighters Guild, the Mages Guild, and the Thieves Guild. I'm surprised I didn't do the Fighters Guild when I played the game. I am never a mage. I don't really play a lot of fantasy RPGs, but the mage is my last choice. I say that, and I have the associate for it. But yeah, I did all of the Dark Brotherhood stuff. I did get associate in the Fighters Guild. Hell, I made it to Evoker in the Mages Guild. There are some games where, Call of Duty 2, when I went back to clean that one up, because I originally played it way back when, back in 2009. When I put it in a few years ago, it saved my veteran campaign progress, so I was able to continue where I left off. So there are a few 360 games where that will happen. I don't know if this one's going to be the case, because this 360 and hard drive are long since gone. And there definitely wasn't, when was my last achievement earned for this? Well, it would be in the Shivering Isles. 2010, August 25th, 2010. Well, I unlocked those offline. Well, no, November 2011. So November 2011 was the last time I played this game. And it was to complete the fucking Brotherhood. Where the hell is the fucking... completed the main quest line? Do you get to continue playing after you complete the main quest? As much as I don't like Oblivion, this is these are easy. This is just playing the game here. I mean, it's probably going to be a long time, especially if I got to start over. It sucks that I can't do Halo 3. I went back and, after they shut the servers down for this, I went back and got all of the achievements I could in that one. Brutal Legend, I think this is still online. I don't think anyone's playing it, though. Also, the DLC. Has the DLC been delisted for this? It's backwards compatible, so it might still be up. Yeah, I might still be able to get this. It's been 250,000 fans any mode. But yeah, the multiplayer achievements would be why I couldn't fully complete this. I really didn't view all vistas. I liked Brutal Legend. I think this would be a fun one to do too. Took me and a friend a couple hours to give each other 50 wins. We never got paired up. You know what? Brutal Legend's a pretty cheap game. I have other Xboxes. I could probably farm this. And then these were unlocked offline. Well, actually, the most recent person did it yesterday. It's only $374 right now. And it's available via Game Pass. I think that'd be a fun one. I'm definitely doing a video on this one because I liked Brutal Legend. I'm not big into like, because this is like a tower defense game, kind of like it's more like an RTS because you're trying to defend your stage, and you command troops, and you can also fight in the battlefield. Double Fine game if you don't know what it is, starring Jack Black. Wolfenstein 2, the new Colossus. I do have plans to do that one. I'm not going to add it to the to-do list right now. Tony Hawk's American Wasteland. I think, yeah, I'm missing 10. There's an achievement to just start a match on each map, and I'm just missing 10 achievements to do that. I remember playing this. These are all unlocked offline because I played it when I was a kid. Our kitchen caught fire, and we had to see, these are the ones I actually got online, but we had to live in a hotel for like 3 months. And I got these because my mom paid for these, like online ones. My mom paid for a mobile hotspot from Verizon, and I think she had like a month on it. So these that show up online or on here are the only ones I was able, like the hotspot ran out. Like she didn't pay for another month. The hotspot ran out. So I missed out on getting the rest of these. Let's see. Are the servers still up for this? This one's a pretty expensive 360 game right now, though. It doesn't say the servers are offline. Like, it doesn't say there's anything unobtainable. All you have to do for the online achievements is start an online match in the different areas, and as soon as you enter, it will pop. So I could technically do this as long as I can buy a copy of American Wasteland. All right, we'll add that to the list. To-do list is full. In my to-do list, I have so this is the first Wolfenstein reboot. This is the New Order on Xbox 360. I would really just like to go back and clean this one up because none of these it's nothing like Mein Leben for Wolfenstein 2. I Am Death Incarnate or Uber, which I think is the hardest. I've got to complete it on Uber anyways. So beating the game on Uber is probably the hardest one. And then there's like collectibles. These are for doing like challenges in the game. You unlock a boost to a perk. Nothing too bad. And then this is just a different choice you make literally in the first chapter. So I would just have to do that. So that one's not too bad. Car Mechanic Simulator. I'm going to leave this on here because I felt like having the Car Mechanic Simulator like full completion would have been really cool. How many people have done this? 1,000, so definitely not the rarest one I have. Or rarest one, I've got full completions already. So the issue with Car Mechanic Simulator is it's really grindy. Like unscrew 10,000 bolts, paint 60 cars, fix 150 body parts, balance 50 wheels. Grindiest one though is like where you have to buy 30 cars from a junkyard, renovate and sell 50 cars, buy 30 cars from a barn, visit barn 30 times. It's just really grindy. It's not a hard one, but I was really into Car Mechanic Simulator for like 3 months. Tiny Tina's Wonderlands, that's the last game in the Borderlands franchise that I need to get all the achievements for. We just did the new Tales from the Borderlands. Check that video out. So this one will be a future video. The DLC is not here, but I have to do the DLC as well. And of course, you got Spec Ops The Line. I don't know. Maybe that would be a subscriber milestone to do that. Because I just really don't want to have to play through the game again on Suicide Mission. Just to, like, play through it again, and I'm only doing it to unlock something. Like, I'm not even getting the reward for it because I've already done it. We got the Dead Space, Goosebumps, BioShock Infinite, Finn and Jake won't be too bad. Double Exposure is not going to be too bad either. Like a Dragon, that'll definitely be a video. Crash of Titans will be a video. I don't know if I'll do a video on Double Exposure. Resident Evil 2, I'll probably do a video on. I probably won't do one on Adventure Time. BioShock Infinite will definitely be one, because that, like, I'm a little late because the bandwagon for everybody doing Blue Ribbon Champ has kind of left town. I'll definitely do that. I don't know if I'll do one on Oblivion, because this is just like, I don't know. These are just story, and like a lot of story. So this is like, RPGs like this really aren't content worthy in my opinion. But once we start knocking some of this stuff off, I can add more. I'd really like to get me a copy of American Wasteland now and do that. But yeah, so that's just kind of a look at my games that I'd like to clean up. So there are 100 items in your to-do list. They're worth 9,572 true achievement points, 3,436 gamer score. Upgrade to pro account to add more. It doesn't really tell me like how much the percent. I wish it said how much this would increase my percentage, my completion percentage. Yeah, look forward into 2025 for more achievement hunting videos. We're going to start chipping away at this, all of these games that need cleanup. I was never, like, when I was achievement hunting way back when Nathan and I were competing with each other at it, I was more of like a quantity over like quality. Like, I had to really love a game to go for all of them. I was just looking for easy achievements I can get, mostly for like high gamer score, and then move on to a different game. So that's mostly why my completion percentage is so low at the moment. But I don't know. I figure it's a pretty decent New Year's resolution. So let's try and get that completion percentage up to 75%. Leave it down in the comments below what y'all's achievement completion percentage is, or if you trophy hunt, what's your percentage of completion on PSN profiles. If you liked the video, leave a like and consider subscribing. You can look forward to a lot more achievement hunting videos. I'm currently working on, of course, the difficulty challenge, but I've got other achievement hunting, like full completions, in the queue as well. So if you like the achievement hunting content, consider subscribing. But I do also do pickups videos and playthroughs. Currently doing A Hat in Time. I believe there's only going to be one episode left of that. So if you haven't watched the series yet, you can go check that out. And then when the next episode gets uploaded, you'll have a conclusion. But other than that, check back next time for whatever I do. Bye-bye.